Hello and welcome back everybody to the second episode of our UK Mega Flat series, where we are starting here in Barton, as the game has decided we'll call this Central Town, and we're branching outwards to the ever-reaching expanses of the map using the megalomaniac map size, which you can enable using the game files and code by switching a little bit in the code. I'm sure you'll find a tutorial on YouTube if you're interested in doing that for yourself. Anyways, last time we were here, we set up this little grain run over here to the food factory, which then delivers over here and delivers it to this line, which then takes the food around Barton, which will hopefully slowly grow Barton to the expanses that we're expecting here with the bus network. We also, speaking of bus network, we'll set up bus network. We have a clockwise and anti-clockwise, or clockwise and counterclockwise loop for each of the four corners, here, 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 and here. For this episode, I'm planning first to begin by expanding a couple towns, so we can get some more passenger movement, and hopefully setting up some more freight, for example, delivering the construction materials to the Barton wants over here. So, why don't we begin with another huge town? No, we'll begin by laying out the road network, because I want them to follow the road network that I have set out specifically for them. I don't want to be dealing with the game's questionable road layout. So we begin by dragging out this 4-lane road over here. Go to a 4-lane street. Square it a little bit. And we'll give it a little bit of a curve. Send it off this way. And then from the middle of this curve we can come out straight this way as well, allowing us to branch off the main road network in a couple directions when we finally start expanding further out. So we come over here, we're going to go to large town, we'll leave it on random, and we are going to click in the middle. And we get Sudbury. We will now be connecting up to Sudbury over here. Apologies for the coughs, but yeah, illness is not great. So starting with Sudbury, we're going to want a clockwise and counterclockwise loop. So we're going to want two platforms on one side, we're going to want a connection into Barton, so we're going to want to leave it as a one platform on one side for now at least. I'm going to connect that to make a loop easier to build. I'm also going to connect this bit, and we'll connect over here as well. We'll put the station about there, because why not? Doesn't really matter. And then we'll start placing bus stops. Go around here, can stop there. We'll bring it down this road. Think we'll come, yeah, we'll just go straight down this way. So we'll do a stop there and a stop there, and then we'll go there and there. Nice little simple line. Make sure that goes into the right platform. So this is the counterclockwise loop. So we're going road passenger Sudbury counterclockwise loop, and then we're making that same dark green colour we have everywhere else. And then we'll start from platform 2 and do the same in reverse, which is road passenger Sudbury clockwise loop. Why are we doing this? Okay, we might have to get rid of St John's Road here, because I'm not interested in dealing with the buses doing the weird things that they're doing. So we're going to move St John's Road, take it out of there, and put it down here. Because that should, yeah, there you go. Now they're not doing that anymore. We now need to hook up from Sudbury over into Barton, but if I remember correctly, these are all full. Yeah, these all have their platforms filled, so we're going to connect to over here on this one. We're going to make this a 2 and 2 platform for now. Gonna need a little bit more money first, I think. Yeah, 120k. So wait for these lines to start making some more money, hopefully. How are our lines doing profitability wise? Passenger lines are all making a loss, not surprised. The freight lines are making some decent money though. That's at least nice to see. Probably need to get some more vehicles on this line. The rate of 40 is not great. food to Barton line, who's currently doing its thing. Come on, horses. Maybe I should prioritise putting more vehicles on this line first. Do another couple horses going on this line. See if we can get some more money out of it. If they would actually make profit rather than keep going into a negative. That'd be nice. Come on, horses. It goes up to 44 after two vehicles. It's only a rate 12. It's a rate of, well, what is 2 times 44? It's only a rate 22. Probably use another 2 vehicles on this line. If I can get money for it. So we're going to be waiting, I guess, a little bit. There you go, there's another one. Takes it up to 16. So yeah, one more and then we'll leave them because you'll be close to being balanced again. Another 27,000. Should be another 27,000 once this one delivers. Yep. I need that 29, I think, though. How much is one of these? No, we need 32 per? I thought they were cheaper than that. Another 27. What's the date speed on? Yeah, good, I've got it on quarter. Now this one's going to come in here. Hopefully give me the last little bit that I need to make this one have another vehicle on it. I don't think it will because we're getting once again negative. Yeah, I'm going to quickly go through the passenger lines and cut some of the vehicles off them. So, you've not got a lot, so we're going to go the west. Where's the south loop? Oh yeah, because we're going this way, weren't we? Yeah. So the west, the south, I think we're going to cut all of these to be half the amount of vehicles they have on them. So you down to 3, you down to 3, you can be at 3, you can be at 3. A lot of the same stuff. Because unfortunately they're not making any money right now. Right, there we go. So come over here. Another vehicle on the food line. And then we're going to go build this passenger station there. Now, what line? Is it just the north? Yeah, just the north line's close. So we'll go 7 and then we'll go in here. Because this will be our way of connecting. And then 2 and then in here. Be our way of getting passengers onto this stop. We'll start from platform 1 actually. Come out here and then, oh wait, yeah, we already had a line. So Barton to Sudbury. So once again, it's road passenger. Barton, spell it with 1 R, to Sudbury. Little Y, not a T. Make it that nice dark green colour again. And now we can start buying some passenger vehicles. We'll go with 4 to begin with on the line going back and forth, and then we'll go 4 in total. No, we'll go 6 in total. We'll do 3 on each line around Sudbury. Or not, but I don't have money for it. We'll go 4. So 2 on counterclockwise, 2 on the clockwise. Now, hopefully that starts some passenger demand in Sudbury. That also hopefully will start some demand on passengers moving around a little bit more, because I want to come here to get up to Sudbury. So passengers to and from. The next expansion will probably be adding a line to bring food out to Sudbury, but that can be once we have a little bit more money. Because right now we don't have that. Don't have a lot of money. Quite broke. That's why I need more vehicles on this green line, because this green line is shipping out a lot and we're not able to move it. Yeah, I'm sure there's no harm in doing this real quick. Put up to 26 vehicles. Should get us more money in the long run. food to Barton line's making some decent profits. The grain line's making a lot of profit too. Make more coaches up towards Sudbury. Just right along one of these quick. Okay. Slow that down. And look. We can see what it's on. No rules. Very fast. But we'll leave them doing it the whole 11 miles an hour. Yeah, I think our next price thing would be delivering freight up to Sudbury. So I'm going to put a freight station, a 1 and a 2 platform. No, one and a 1, I think. Why have I done 4 platforms out here? I have no idea. But let's do a 1 and a 1. Can do it opposite this as well, yeah. A little bit of money. Go up around there. Stop there. And for now it's just to stop there, I think, is all we need for a freight line. Road freight. Freight to Sudbury. Make that an ice cream colour. And then we can use the other platform. And then build another platform over here for food to Sudbury. Go platform 1 or food to Sudbury. So you get some nice food going out that way too. Make it the right colour. And then we buy some horses. Make those that white colour, turn that off, Sudbury, and then add another horse onto the green line, because we have the money to. And the green line is a very important line for us. Now we're sitting around to wait a little bit for some more money to come in. Hopefully this grey line starts picking up the slack. Hopefully these passenger lines start making a little bit more money. That's the wrong one. I need this line. They're only losing a little bit. The freight line's actually losing money now. It's not great. I need to start making construction materials really. But the rest of this is doing alright. There you go. Food to Barton line is finally picked up again. Same with the freight. But the biggest money maker currently is the grain line. It's pretty much the only money maker we have right now. Passenger lines aren't doing enough. So we're waiting for too much money to come in. So I will see you guys and it'll be about 1885. Right, so we have a sufficient amount of money. So I reckon we can crack on with possibly setting up a construction materials company. Looks like it. They're pretty cheap actually, not cheaper than I expected it to be. So we have the food processing in Barton. Like I said, we have our first construction materials plant just outside of Sudbury because it makes sense. We space them out a little bit more, make use of them. So we're going to start with a construction materials plant here. We're going to get the stone from down this road that we're about to build. It's going to come from a way down here. Give this road a purpose at least. Also going to have another town just about here. It's going to be a small town as well though. Oh, nice bend. This be, I'd say, a medium town around about here. So if we were to go construction medium and put a town there. Morica. Don't know. But we'll come back to that. This can be the stone mining town, I guess. Because we're gonna have the mine about there. Upgrade that to a dirt road because it doesn't make sense. Tarmac. Before tarmac roads even existed, really. Have a 2-lane country road come out here. Can bring it out straight. Nice curve into that. So we're going to go with a 2 and a 1 lane split again. Once again down here we're going to go all on one side. So same thing we did with the food. We go with a road freight stone to Conmats 1. Get rid of that extra A. Get rid of the capital A, sorry. Make that a nice light grey colour because it's stone. Then we're going to go stone to Sudbury. Not stone. Conmats to Sudbury. Okay. Conmats to Sudbury. It can be a nice darkish red colour. And we're going to repeat that once again. Bring it all the way out here to Bart. With another line. RF Conmats to Parking. Again, make it that same kind of darkish red colour. We're going to bring a road depot out here to Sudbury because we're now starting to expand out of it. Once again, I assume... Yep. That's not right. Yeah, no, that's fine. So it is the right one. Buy as many of these as we can for right now, which is 9. So we'll start with 2 on each of the delivery lines for the bricks. So 2 there, 2 to Sudbury. Make the rest of those that light grey colour to bring stone in. It should be, yep, 2 and 2 on each. Start bringing stone up, making construction materials, bringing them back down and around. Only thing I need to do is make sure that these lines are strictly dropping off. I don't want them moving anything around. It isn't supposed to move around, so they are strictly to unload when they get to the main. When they get to here, they're strictly to unload only. Again here, apart sidings. Yep. Here you go. So now we wait for the horses to get down here to the quarry. So while we wait, I suppose we could set up the bus line that's going to bring people from Sudbury down here into Morecambe. Even though I want to put this as more like a through line, so it'd carry on Sudbury, Morecambe, somewhere. So I think for now we'll just set up the passenger station to be a 1, 1 and a 10 metre. It can go about there. So I'll wait for the horses to turn up. I will keep adding more as we get the money, and I will join you guys back here once the horses get down here. And here they are, just coming around the corner now. About to pull into the quarry. Managed to get a couple more vehicles on that line. So we will be picking up the first bits of stone in just a second. Another 2 vehicles on that line. About to get another one. 3 fences. line up to a rate of 25. Come on, where's the money? Do be stingy though, yes, I'll have to sit around and wait for something else. Check on how these lines are doing. Actually, a lot of the lines are making money already. Some passenger lines are making a decent chunk too. Like this Burton to Sudbury is making a decent chunk of money. Obviously, the northern lines are now making money because people are using them to get to Sudbury. East is still making a loss. South, one south is making a loss. The other south is still making a loss. West. West is still making losses as well. I need Barton to grow. Because we built all this in the last episode in anticipation that Barton would start growing a bit faster. It's not really doing that. It's not growing as fast as I had expected it. Or at least as fast as I anticipated it to grow. We're not getting any construction materials yet, so there's no resident growth. Only a little bit of food. The connectivity stations and traffic is good. Pollution's a little bit bad, but it's fine. You're always going to get a little bit of pollution in town. There's not really too much you can do about it, except for just not serve the town. But then when you get into later years, you run into that problem anyways with cars and things polluting the streets. More money, up that line a little bit more. So it's a rate of 20 already, never mind. Leave as it is. I'm going to start increasing the rate on this line in a minute. I might have to split this as well. Go two different freight lines, go one here, one here. Try and divide the load up a little bit. Because if I go over here to stations, it's all around the middle anyways, but I think for now I'm just going to throw a couple more vehicles on that. On the freight line. Keep going more on that line. Right, 12 should be enough to start with. So hopefully when the bricks turn up, we will still be able to carry those as well as the food. Food installed though, so it might take minutes to get through the food. Hopefully this line starts picking up pretty soon. Hopefully there's not too much food. The rate of food is 20, not 28. This is 20, this needs to go to more like 40. Damn, we're getting money though. That brings up to 38, and 2 more. Brings it up to 42. We've got way more to ship from here though. I think it's the time we expand it down to that next town that I wanted to expand to. Try and get this long range, this long going path all the way down. also bring the road up this way. Crossroads about there. This is going to be another huge town. Plop it right in the middle. Bulldog. And this will be our stopping, or the end of that. So we have 3 points, so go 1, 2, 3, and then back, following the same route. This town is definitely going to need its own loop though, so we're going to go with the 2 and a 1 platform there. We're going with a 1 and a 1 here. I'm going to go with the 2. I'm actually going to get rid of that and go with the 2 and the 2. Because I'm going to do a loop in both directions and also have separate terminals for which direction I'm going on the line. Move that up a little bit better, there you go. Close that. We'll stop there. That's an alright stop. And then we're going to do the same thing around here, about around Bulldog. Plentiful supply of bus stops. And we're going to bring it back up there. This is going to be RP Bulldog. This is the counterclockwise loop. And then we want the clockwise loop, which goes the other way. So once again, RFRP Bulldog clockwise loop. If I could spell properly, that would help. And then that one's in. Then we're going to go for the Morecambe. Morecambe? I don't know. But that's going to go up there. This is right hand side, so it's going to stop there. And then come back down that way. Morecambe clockwise, no, counterclockwise loop. And then we're going to go same thing in the other direction. Stops there, and then goes back. Sorry, road passenger. Morecambe clockwise loop, because it follows the same direction as the clock. And then for the big line, which is going to go, I need another platform over here, Sudbury. Start from terminal 4, go down here. We'll have it come into the right hand side terminal, so stay in terminal 4. Come up here. I actually want that in terminal 3. So I'll move the other line around in a second and then bring it back to terminal 1. So this will be Sudbury. Okay, Sudbury to Bulldog via Morecambe. So we're going to come quickly back into here. I want to change those lines around. I want to move you onto terminal 1. So there you go. And then put in the road depot about there. Going to start with, I guess, just those 3 on one direction of the Bulldog. I think we want to go clockwise. Yeah. Once we have enough money and we've got people moving around Bulldog, then we'll hook up the big line. Same colour. They're different colours. Either. So we've got 2 vehicles in that line now. Once we get a third, I'll start working on the line that brings them back and forth. Why has half the town just disintegrated itself? I don't get why towns are doing this recently. They're just knocking themselves down. Just downgrade. Continuing to downgrade. I don't get towns in this game anymore. Used to exist. And now the next products we're going to be, the next reason we're buying these is to put them on the big line, which I'm going to probably want about 20 on there. If it's popular. If it's not popular, probably more like about 10. 47 per stagecoach though. Not a great deal. Or 47,000, not just 47. 47 could be great. 47,000, not so much. We're going to want another one on there. Of course it took money just for it. By doing it this way, they've got to space themselves out quite nicely though. Well, the first one looks like. The first one looks pretty big. Yeah, more slightly. Add more and more. This line is making come on. Obviously this line ends up being profitable, but it doesn't, and we'll have a lot of horses to sell, at least. Do is add, well, we'll do 4 total for the Morecambe loop. So 2 in each direction around Morecambe. There's 1, 2, do 1 on each line for right now. Start building some demand for when they get here. And then I can copy and paste. I can clone it. Okay, here comes the first one. Coming down in here. So you get one. The clockwise loop, the counter-clockwise loop next. And then clone that one. Just about mixed it. And clone. There you go. We've got 2 in each now. So now more can start getting messages moving. Hopefully all this being connected up will encourage Barton to grow a little bit. Food is definitely encouraging it to grow. Much else though. My YouTube is alright. Not really that much around Barton, right? Population is growing quite a bit though. So hopefully we should not see anything expansion now. Just small building railroad. Come along with this horse, then it travels towards Sudbury. Zoom out a little bit. Quite noisy. Turn the game sound down actually. There you go, nice and quiet again. Stone lines knocking away at the stone quarry. Grey lines making money, stone lines making money. Again, as expected, passenger lines aren't making too great money right now. Got a couple that are making money. Yeah, the Sudbury line's making profits. Sudbury loop's making profits. A couple of the Bulldog loops were making money. A couple of the Barton loops are making money. A couple of them almost broken even. Barton freight's actually having issues right now. It's not making a lot. due to split cargo. But if I had a vehicle that had 2 compartments, a little bit of bricks, a little bit of food, or like all bricks, all food, it'd be a lot better probably than what it currently is. But that's just the way the game is at the moment. It would be nice to have those trams. I have freight trams. Don't know if I do. Do I have freight trams? I don't. I have long trams. For whatever reason you need 150 people on a tram. I have those, but I don't have freight trams, but it's not yet. So I'm going to continue with these horses. Have we got passengers this line for this end? We have. 4 people waiting to get on the line to go back down that way. Where they go? All into Morecambe. None of them mention what's going on to Moldok. We made a very quick expanse towards the edge of the map over here, which wasn't intending on doing. Fuel and tools seems to be the next thing to focus on. These 2 want fuel. And I get the feeling if this decides it wants another cargo, it's going to go to fuel as well. Yeah, it's slowly expanding. It's not as large as I want it to be. But we work on growing the town rather than adding more towns. Six people on that line. It's looking pretty good for it. Lots of bricks, lots of that, lots of food sat up here too. I feel like the next best thing for this game, this map, is going to be doing the train line. And I get the feeling I know exactly how I want to do this. Do I not have any elevator stations? Not really British looking ones. It's supposed to be a UK themed one. So if we were to do a station like this, footbridges, but I'm going to raise up the terrain enough to get it under, or get it over this road here. So I'm pretty sure it's that height. Pretty sure if I go one further down, it's not going to clear it. Yep. So I want track at around this height. No, not connected to the road. I want it to go about there. And build some terrain. And then I want a flatten tool. And then flatten out a nice chunk of terrain around here. I don't have money to do a lot of it right now. Station can do the rest. It's 500,000, but we'll have that in no time. I think we'll leave it pretty much. Yeah, we'll build this station, hook it up with probably just a pathway down to here, and I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode, because this episode is currently taking an hour and a half to record. So once we have enough money for this station to be put in, I think that's where we'll leave it. Actually, we don't need 160 meters, we only need 120 probably, so it brings that cost nicely down. Nicely a lot lower. Just 100k to go. Yeah, Mum, where's this money? You've been giving me a decent bit of money all evening. Where's the money? There we go. But that's track that way. Work on getting this down to ground level. Don't plan on leaving it up high. It's not as high as it currently is. Maybe bring it to, keep it a little bit elevated. Elevated track kind of looks nice, actually. But not elevate on a bridge, no. I'm not doing that. Keep it elevated up on some terrain. this looks nice to me, but it does. It's going to be a lot more expensive, but we're making money already. It should be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that mod. We have Network Rail logos on the train stations. 143,000 for a little bit of track. Another 40,000 for that little bit there. This is going to be an expensive procedure. And the train will not pay that much back. I know that for a fact. It will not pay anywhere near as much as it's going to cost this track, but it looks nice. So that's how we do it. And I can smooth it out and you get this kind of like nice raised effect. Trains will be about the same height as roofs of buildings. Kind of look kind of nice though. Also means at any point when you go over a road, I just pop in a. Okay, now it's going to be a pin, but I'm going to do a bridge like this. Can I not get the go? No. I mean, I could go with a little steel bridge. No. Oh yeah, I can get one of these. Get one of these bridges here. One of those bridges, one of these. Making passing lines green, might as well stick with green beam. Green. Snap it to there. Spend another 70k on track there. Another 20 there. And then yeah. This is why you keep it elevated, because then you can just chuck a bridge in. You don't have to raise it up and do all that stuff. Just have a bridge. Now we can work on smoothing out this bit of terrain here. It's going to cost a lot of money. You already know that. So I think I'll leave it to gather some money for the start of the next episode, and I will see you guys then. So bye bye for now. When we return, we'll have some nice smoothed out land here, and we'll hopefully have enough money to start beginning our first train line, which will go out towards Sudbury, so we can replace that bus route. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the episode, and I will catch you all next time. Adios for now.